Hey, how's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Trappin' Thursdays, the series in which we rank Fred's traps from Scooby-Doo. Last time, we covered the abysmal Fred Dark Ages, so I figured I'd throw him a bone and cover him in his prime. So today, we're taking a look at his traps from the 7 What's New Scooby-Doo movies. Jumping right in, we have Scooby-Doo and the Loch Ness Monster. And the dry spell is over, let me tell you, because he actually bothered to create a trap for once. In this one, he puts the net into the water, with the nets being attached to the boat. The Loch Ness Monster, however, just starts dragging the boat, causing their engine to explode. F tier. I mean, yeah, he bothered to make a trap, but if this is what he was gonna do, maybe he shouldn't have. Moving right along, we have Aloha Scooby-Doo. Fred's plan in this one is to approach from above with a hang glider and just drop a net on them. But, the fire-breathing monster just burnt the net. F tier. The third movie we have is Where's My Mummy? And unlike the last few movies, Fred decided to show up and show out. After a woman stole a crown, they had a trained hawk swoop down and take the crown from her. And the hawk flying by is actually the signal to pull the camels forward, which causes the cloth under her to lift, wrapping around her and hanging her up. S tier. This was insanely impressive. I mean, the trap itself was seamless and worked flawlessly. And incorporating like a trained hawk, are you kidding me? I mean, the people here straight up ask,
do Fred's plans always work so well?
And no, they don't. Which is why this is so impressive. This is a solid S tier, probably the best we've seen so far. Moving along, we get to Pirates Ahoy, a movie that actually takes place on Freddy's birthday. So there's no way he wouldn't have a trap in this one. In fact, he locks in and actually gives us 2 traps. In the first one, Shaggy and Scooby are bait, and after they are chased, they lead the alien into the vents where they are shot out of the smokestack. Shaggy and Scooby uses umbrellas to get out of the way, while the alien lands in the net, waiting at the bottom. This is a solid A tier. But Shaggy and Scooby really do a lot of the heavy lifting here. Next, using stuff from the gift shop, Velma uses a drone and Daphne and Fred dress up to convince the pirates that they are aliens who want them to return to Heaven's Light. They plan on making the pirates back up until they're in position, and then Shaggy and Scooby will drop a net on them. But the boat rocks and Scooby hurts his foot, causing the two to let go of the net prematurely. This is an F tier. Continuing onwards, we reach Chill Out Scooby-Doo. And Fred is back on his A game in this one, having 2 traps here as well. In the first one, they go after a crystal thief by having Shaggy and Scooby take the man's crystal and lure him into position. Then the others push a boulder off a platform, causing the net to raise, trapping him. A tier. This is a standard net trap, a true classic.
A textbook example of how to catch a would-be snow monster.
In the second trap, the monster's heading down the mountain, and seeing this, Fred has the gang build a ramp out of snow, sending them flying into a net made from climbing rope. But what they don't know is that Shaggy and Scooby are the ones who arrive first, having also been going down the mountain, and ending up trapped themselves, before the crystal guy comes flying down and also ends up trapped, basically trapping everyone except the Yeti, who fell off the sled before reaching the ramp. I'm gonna give this a D tier. Moving on, we arrive at Goblin King, a Halloween movie that deals with real monsters. But unlike Velma, Fred is unperturbed and sets up a trap with Daphne. They tied ropes around the gears of the clock tower, and when Daphne pulls the lever, the gears will speed up, constricting the ropes and tying up the bad guys. They intend to catch both the Goblin King and Krudsky, and then rescue the fairy princess, but Krudsky ends up ducking out of the way. This was a very clever trap, and it did trap the Goblin King. However, I'm only gonna give it a B because they weren't able to trap all their targets, and because of that, Krudsky took the Goblin King's scepter and wreaked havoc. The final movie on our list is Samurai Sword, and look, I'll give him some credit, he's actually useful in this film, but unfortunately no, he does not have a trap. With all said and done, I'd say this was a good showing for Fred. Sure, he had some stinkers, but he also had some of the highest rated traps we've seen so far. And no matter what we can say about his traps, at least he can take solace in the fact that he's tripped the heck out this time. Yeah, no, did you know that not a single member of the gang likes his Ascot?
Would anyone really wear something this hideous? This really is a mystery.
That's rough, buddy. But in spite of that, I'm telling you right now, you do not want to ask him why he wears it.
You know, throughout the years, a lot of people have asked me, Fred, why the scarf? And I always tell them the same thing. Why don't you mind your own f***ing business, pal? I'm a cartoon star. I have more f***ing people telling me what I want to wear. So don't be afraid to express your true self. And remember, fashion first.
Well, that's all I got for you today, folks. Be sure to smash that subscribe button, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.